Yo, what's up guys, it's X-Rays and welcome back to a Battlefield 4 video. Today's video we're going to be discussing the new Domination game mode that's going to be in Battlefield 4. We're going to talk about some of the things that don't work, some of the things that do work, and most of all, the most important thing is how to play the game mode to the best of your ability. And for you guys that are new to Battlefield and you want to get into it, then I'm going to show you guys some tips and tricks on actually playing the game. You're going to see some Battlefield I'm playing on the map Siege of Shanghai, which is the only map you can actually play in the Battlefield 4 beta. For you guys that are gearing up for Battlefield 4 on the 4th, then you guys are gonna be seeing this map a lot. So one of the first things you're gonna notice is that the map is gonna be very small for Domination. So if you guys are the kind of person who enjoys smaller maps, and this is gonna be the perfect one for you, you can actually pretty much spot everyone that's everywhere. Obviously there's a lot of cover, there's a lot of areas like on top of the building where you might not be able to see them just because they're going to be up above, and you don't normally look above when you're looking around, especially with the limited field of view that you have on consoles. So what exactly is Domination? It's not the same thing that you expect from any other game. So if you are coming into this game thinking that you're just going to be capturing flags, then it's not. This is actually a lot different from any other type of Domination that you've played before. So the way that it works in Battlefield is it's a kind of variation of Conquest, and it's a game mode where you have multiple flags that you try to capture, and instead of you gaining points for capturing for a longer duration of time, you actually end up taking away tickets from the enemy. So you start off at 300 apiece each. When you capture the majority of the flags, the enemy starts losing tickets. Now there's a different kind of thing that happens here in Domination, in the fact that when you're playing Domination, if you have the majority of the flags, then you actually also take away tickets from the enemy by killing the enemy team. Now, if the enemy has, say, only one flag and you have two flags captured, then you don't lose any points on your team. You don't lose any tickets if they end up killing any of your teammates. Now, if it is reversed and they have more flags captured at the moment, then the more kills they get on your team, then the more tickets you end up losing. So it's a great incentive for people to actually try and play the objective. So if you guys are the type of people that are going to run around and gun down people, there's really no point. There's nothing that you're going to get. The most important thing is to play as a team. While I was playing this, I ended up getting really frustrated at first because the map is so small and you have 20 people playing 10 on each team, and you would think that because there are so many people around that it would get really claustrophobic, and it does get pretty claustrophobic. There are times where the enemy spawns behind you, the flags are constantly switching. So what I would say is try to get a good squad of people with you. Don't be the kind of person that tries to run around and go solo and trying to win the game, because you're not going to win the game that way. There are so many people on the map that are constantly using different advantages. Like most of the time they're on the roof with noob tubes and RPGs shooting at the B flag, so it makes it really hard. So you running around trying to be a one-man army kind of person is not going to work. You have to work with your teammates. You have to try to capture flags together, and if there's multiple people on a flag, you can leave them there while you're guarding another flag if it's getting taken over. So if you're going to play Domination on Battlefield, remember to keep those tips with you. It's really hard to play the game mode. People are constantly switching, getting different flags, and even capturing the flags is a little different from any previous Domination type game mode that you've played. First, before you actually capture it, you have to bring down the enemy flag and then put up your own. So it does take a little bit longer than you used to, but it doesn't matter if you are by yourself. You actually capture it still pretty quick. It doesn't matter if there's multiple people on there. You don't have to have multiple people in order to be able to capture it quickly. One of the last things I can tell you is to be careful when you're popping your shots. You don't want to run around like a wild man trying to kill people. Use cover to your advantage when you're playing Domination. People are going to be using it to their advantage, so why not do it yourself? If you're the kind of person who's going to run out there and think you're going to kill 5 people in a row, then that's not going to happen. Chances are someone already spotted you by the first shots that you fired. You got to be constantly moving around as well. You can't be in one spot only. They're going to find you, they're going to kill you, and you're going to end up costing your teammates, because if you were about to capture a B flag or the C flag or something, and they had an advantage of trying to be able to spawn on you, and you end up dying because you're trying to go Rambo style, then don't be doing that. And anyways, the last tip I can give you guys is, of course, spawning where your teammates are. This is something that a lot of people don't know. If you just keep hitting A over and over to try to spawn into the map, then don't do it. Be very careful. Make sure that your teammates are in an area that's, first of all, covered, so that you are not getting shot at as soon as you spawn in, and and ultimately giving more points to the enemy or losing more tickets in the process. Be careful, make sure you're spawning in areas where they need cover, where they need backup. Say they're trying to get a flag and the enemy is already shooting at them, they're under fire. Make sure to spawn with them to try to help them out and capture the flag. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to slap a like and a favorite. If you guys are new and want more Battlefield gameplay, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to have a ton of Battlefield 4 beta gameplay, and then once the game comes out, of course, I will have a ton of tips and tricks as well for playing the game, as well as a couple of really quirky and fun series. Anyways, guys, so if you guys are new and you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. I'm on my way to 30,000 subscribers, so if you guys could help me out, that would be amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, remember to slap a like and a favorite. It helps out the video a ton so that more people can see it, and if you guys are Battlefielders and you enjoy it, remember to slap a like and a favorite. Also, last thing, guys, before I go, if you guys want to see gameplay with a specific weapon, let me know. I'm actually trying to level up and get different weapons and get gameplays with it. So if you guys have something that you guys want to see, a specific weapon and a review of it, possibly a beta review, then please leave it as a comment down below and you might see it in a future video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. I'm X-Rays. I'm out. Peace.